Hello, I'm Dr. Badiee, and I want to introduce myself and my channel. I am an Iranian American, polyamorous, queer, neurospicy woman. I am the daughter of an activist. Being polyamorous since 2009 has brought me closer to liberation. Although I have experienced racism and xenophobia, my light skin gives me proximity to whiteness that affords me privilege and has allowed me to blend into the melting pot of assimilation. I am no longer interested in blending in. I seek to dismantle and disrupt the status quo. I'm a licensed psychologist and tenured professor. My master's is in counseling and my PhD is in counseling psychology, a field grounded in mental health, social justice, and multiculturalism. For over a decade, I've provided therapy and taught about mental health, identity, oppression, and the complex power dynamics that shape our lives. My content is shaped by everything I've learned over years of clinical work, teaching, and research. But just as importantly, it's shaped by everything that I've had to unlearn. Unlearning means questioning how we've absorbed harmful ideas from the world around us and making space for the voices that have been erased. I'm continually working to shift away from centering privileged voices and instead trying to listen more deeply and with more humility to those who've been pushed to the margins, especially queer and trans people of color. Centering silenced voices invites us to sit with discomfort. I'm committed to navigating this discomfort with care, clarity, and intention for my audience. Part of my unlearning has meant recognizing how my own fields of mental health and academia exclude, pathologize, and silence marginalized communities, including communities I belong to. I am committed to examining how these institutions cause harm, even as I work within them to support healing, accountability, and liberation. I've certainly benefited from the privileges that come with educational power, and I don't take that lightly. I am committed to naming, questioning, and sharing this power. My channel is where I will bring that commitment to life. I want it to be a space for deep, long-form content that explores the psychology of identity, culture, power, and systems. I will discuss what it means to live fully and with integrity in a world that is constantly trying to shrink us. I draw from my expertise in non-monogamy, queerness, BIPOC identities, and neurodivergence to analyze media, current events, cultural trends, relationships, and just everyday struggles. I hope to provide mental health insight that's rooted in both scholarship and soul. If you're here to think critically, feel deeply, and imagine more just ways of living, welcome. You're in the right place. I'm choosing to speak now because silence has never protected us, and the stakes are rapidly rising. As minority rights are pushed back, as Black and brown people are surveilled and detained and in some cases disappeared, as dissent is punished, I feel a responsibility to use my voice, my training, and my platform with intention. Not because I have all the answers, but because I refuse to look away. Let's learn, unlearn, and build something better together. Subscribe so you don't miss any of my content.